Hi, I'm Trish Mckinnley, and this week's angel reading is for August 11th through August 17th. Hi, so this week's angel reading is going to cover 3 different ways that you can tap into your angel message to manifest more love, more success at work, wherever you're looking to manifest. I want you to get settled right now and take a breather, relax, and allow your intuition and your angels to really guide you which card has a message for you. Maybe all 3, maybe it's just one. Now, Wednesday, the August 14th is the full moon. So Wednesday's meditation is going to be making sure that you make the most of it. But we have a card that's popped out while we're talking about full moon. So with this card, I want to make sure you are not holding on too tightly to things that you should be releasing. Sometimes we hold on to things and that blocks our blessings. We might hold on to some stinking thinking. We might hold on to some relationships that are energy vampires. We might hold on to just ways of doing things and we needed to implement something new. So full moon is going to really allow you to have full illumination. What do I need to change so that I can manifest my dreams? It'll be obvious to you. All of a sudden, you'll have a thought that, oh my gosh, I know exactly what she's talking about. I know what I need to be changing. And that would be the thing to absolutely work on. Trust your intuition. Whenever you get a reading, trust your intuition. So, full moon is going to be what can you release in order to have complete manifestation of your desires. Now, the very first card that is communicating is really literally going with the flow. What ways can you put yourself in alignment with the natural flow of things, the natural flow of the universe? You can do that with crystals, you do it with trusting your angel messages, trusting your intuition, meditating, but you're getting in the flow of relaxing and allowing. Sometimes, again, it's interesting that we hold on and that can block, but sometimes we block because we're so busy doing and going that we don't allow the quiet time. And in that quiet time, that's where we get that divine inspiration. We get that sudden thought of, oh my gosh, if I do it this way, things might happen faster. If you get out of your own way, oftentimes things will then just go smoothly for you and you'll be able to see those doors opening for you. Maybe if you're trying so hard to find the love of your life, you're actually not allowing the process because you're thinking of a desperation versus an abundance. So when you feel lack, whether it's a lack of love or a lack of money, you're really out of the flow, right? You're in the flow of lack, but you're not in the flow of abundance. So one thing you can do to get back in that flow of abundance is really, truly take a step back and do something not related to the subject whatsoever. So maybe it's going for a walk in the park. Maybe it's playing badminton. Does anybody even play badminton anymore? That would be kind of fun. Going putt-putt golfing. Doing something that's just out of the norm. Take time to get outside, take time to binge watch your favorite show, take time for a coffee break. Maybe just take a longer lunch with your friend, but get out of that routine that's blocking you from being in the flow. If you're not getting your sleep, you're out of the flow, right? If you are not eating those nutritious meals and you're just trying to fuel because you're going, you're out of the flow. So if this card resonates with you, I really want you to right now just jot down something and allow yourself just to make a list of 3 to 5 different things you can do immediately to get back in the flow, to get off that crazy wheel so that you're in the flow of abundance and you get out of the flow of lack. The second card is really exciting because it literally is, completion. And what I love about this card is when you see her finger right there, she is holding the final piece to the puzzle. And that's you. So this card is telling you you're a lot closer than you realize. It's telling you that if you are looking to manifest a new job, manifest your life purpose, manifest the love of your life, well, it's all in alignment already. It's already there. That last little piece is going to come through you and you have it. You're going to be able to place it right into place. Now you might be saying, wait a minute, you're talking about the love of my life. How am I going to be able to suddenly meet that person if I'm sitting on my couch or if I'm not being active? Well, remember, from being quiet and having that quiet time, you're able to then break out and have that divine ideas, divine inspiration. Suddenly you're going to have the idea, I'm not only going to go to a coffee shop, but I'm going to go to a bookstore with a coffee shop. And you're putting yourself out there. You're putting yourself in a joyous, grateful time so that your vibration, your aura is brighter, and you are going to be in alignment with meeting the right people. With maybe you strike up a conversation with someone and it's their son or it's their daughter you're supposed to meet. Maybe it is suddenly you have this idea to pick up a book and someone comes up and says, hey, have you ever heard of that author before? I've really been curious about trying them out. And that sparks a conversation. So this is saying taking those action steps, but you'll know which action step to take because it will feel right. It might be a hunch. It might be a gut feeling. It might be goosebumps because you're saying to do something and all of a sudden it feels so right. When you are doing that, you'll find truly doors opening. It'll feel like you're on the right path. But when you're feeling like all the pieces are falling into place, that will also give you an energy of, and you'll just know that everything is working out for your good. You might feel motivated to write some affirmations down and plop them in your pocket or in your purse or in your briefcase. You might feel like you should write it on a sticker and stick it to your dashboard or to your notebook. And then every time you open or see your notebook, you're going to say it. Whatever that final piece to your puzzle is, this is the time, this is the week to figure it out. You've got 7 days that you're working on starting right now, starting immediately. And what if you don't watch this until Wednesday? Totally fine. Just start thinking then and being open and asking for symbols, signs, messages. What is that final piece that I need to put in place so that I can manifest my heart's desires? Now, the final, I love this card too. I don't know if you can see it, but they're on a trapeze and it's swinging, and the person that's in the center is you. And you're just so close to reaching out and grabbing a hold of exactly what it is that you desire. Now, because this is the third card, to me, it kind of is more of a wrap up towards the end of the week. You have full moon on Wednesday. We're doing the meditation on Wednesday for the full moon. So you're going to find not only are you springing into action, but this is also telling you stretch yourself a little bit more. Where can you lean into a blessing? It's sometimes that we delay because we have that inspiring thought, I'm going to text that person. And then you're like, they're probably busy. They probably don't need to be bothered by me. They're probably doing so much right now. No, you need to take that action step. Sometimes we have a thought of, I should just write down and spend some time just writing in my journal. Yes, you should. When you see this person stretching out, this is saying there is someone that is already guiding you and they're holding on to your feet and they're not letting go until you are already right there. You are within that grasp. And what this is saying is have more confidence. You are in that grasp. You are within reach of what it is that you desire. It's always darkest before the dawn. And I know it sounds like such a cliche, but it's true. It's also true within our own lives. We're going through things, we're not seeing any progress, we're not seeing any results, and then all of a sudden it happens, right? All of a sudden you've tapped and tapped and tapped and tapped, and that egg breaks through and you break free of all of the limitations. That's how close you are. But if you get off course, you get your thoughts off and you get discouraged, you quit. And you're quitting so before you should. Are you going to allow all of the fog and the limitations and the darkness and the storm that's really pounding on you to stop you when you are within reach of exactly attaining what you desire? Or are you going to keep going with renewed zest and vigor? And that's what I feel like your angels are saying. We're behind you. We're holding on. We're going to continue to give you that lift through this week so that you can keep a positive attitude, keep that high vibration, keep that grateful presence so that you are able to attract everything in alignment with what it is that you desire. Now, whatever card resonates with you, remember on Wednesday, I want you to really consider, what is it that I should release that I have been holding on to way too long, that it is time for me to release? And if all of the cards did not resonate, that's okay. If only one did, that's all right. No matter what, take Angel's guidance for your week. Look for the signs, look for their messages, and then take action. You'll be so glad you did. Thank you so much for joining. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. In the meantime, comment below. Let me know which card resonated with you, and are you doing anything in particular for the full moon this Wednesday? I hope to see you right back here on Wednesday. Have a beautiful and wonderful week. Thanks so much for joining. Mwah.